Whether it's indoor or outdoor, these are the things that we always carry with ourselves, and they're so fabulous. We always use them. And if they're not with us, even one of them, we might get into trouble. Hi everyone, it's Shina. I'm back with another video, and today we are going to talk about the technical part of my job as a producer. I know that many of you want to know what we carry with ourselves, like as equipment, when we are going to different kinds of video shoots. I'm gonna show you what's in my camera bag when I go to different kinds of shoots, and I know that it's going to be very useful to you as well. What's in my camera bag? First of all, I use a very simple camera bag. It doesn't really matter what kind of bag you're using, as long as it's padded and it's the right size for your equipment. That's all that you need. In this bag, I carry everything that I need, and the only thing that are not inside this bag are the camera and the tripod. Yeah, I think that's the only thing. This is how I carry it, okay? Because I want you to see the real camera bag that I carry with me. So the first section, which is this one, I carry my Zoom microphone. H5 has everything that you need. It's really easy to use. It has the record button here, and it has two directional mics here, and you can connect two other mics to it. For the main microphone, I actually use the Sennheiser, which is now connected to me as well. I've been using it for years. Before the Sennheiser, I had a similar lavalier Rode mic, and I kind of realized after buying this one that there's a big difference in quality. I know it might create lots of debate. Many people are using Rodes, and I wasn't happy with it. The Zoom is something that you can definitely upgrade the quality of your audio with, but let's again get to the honest part. It's a torture in post-production. When you have your audio recorded in a separate device, that means more work when it comes to post-production. When I'm wearing my Sennheiser microphones, that helps me to have the video, audio all in one track to edit the videos. So I try to avoid using Zoom, although I take it around because it's very useful when we are interviewing someone. You can connect both mics to it, both like Lapels to different channels, and then this records everything in it. But if it's just me talking to the camera like today, I like to keep the audio video in one track. Next part, so this is a video light that I'm using. Super cheap, I think it was like 100 something. I got it from Amazon, but it does the job. It has the diffuser, it has the reflector, and it's a nice size for a continuous light. Like if you want to go somewhere that is a bit darker, I take this and only this with me, and it works the best. If it's just, again, me talking to the camera, which probably you've seen me on the TV, that I usually just report on something and it's just me and the cameraman, this is what I use, and it's very good. So I'm gonna just turn it on. Just charge this beforehand, obviously. One more tip, since we're getting very technical here, I never put the battery in when I go somewhere, because this, especially this light, it's very sensitive, the button here. Any pressure would just turn it on, and it's inside the bag, and you won't know you will run out of battery when you get there. And I'm gonna blind you with it. It's the almighty camera light that I have here. And I use this very often, especially when we go to places like cafes or something that the lighting is not that well for video. And it has different channels and all that. I don't think you're that interested to know all the details, but it's really, really cool. And another use I have for this is that this diffuser pod comes off like that. So easily I take it out and I turn this into a colorful light for the scenes. So when we are out and suddenly I feel like I want to add another mood to the shot, I just slide it in, and that gives me another color. This is not my invention. I saw it online and I thought it's really cool, and it does the job perfectly. And as you can see, I carry my batteries in its own charger because it makes it easier for me. Like I know once I'm back home, I just put it back on charge, and it's a nice place to keep everything in place. And if I need to charge it outside, I have the thing. I just need one cable that works with most of my battery chargers. So we are going to the next part. Probably you're gonna enjoy this part the most. ND filters. Not many people use ND filters, and it just shocks me every time I go to a video shoot and I realize my cameraman didn't bring his own ND filter. These things are for the microphone, so this is for the Zoom recorder, and this goes on top of my Sennheiser mic when it's windy or when it's windy. I just pop this in on the mic and it does the job. Another thing that I really recommend is to carry a belt. So this is a very simple belt that you can wear under your dress. What I mean by that is, let me show you. This is something that maybe we don't think before the video shoot, but as you go there and you're like, I'm wearing a nice long dress, where should I put this on? I usually don't like to look bulky in front of the camera for the TV reports, especially like I'm interviewing people, so I don't want to be mindful of where the microphone is under my dress, and I want to be free. So this belt, I just wear it under my dress if it's needed. If there is no other place, I always have this, and then it's nicely going to stay where it should be. I have a story of it. We went to Melbourne for a video shoot and I had everything with me. I was wearing a nice red dress and we realized there's no place to put the microphone on, so I think we missed about an hour of the daylight looking for belts. The only camera that I need beside my main camera are these two, and my main camera is Alpha 7 III. I set both of these to the same color profile and it's super easy to edit them later on. It has a very good quality for video, it's 4K, and the lens comes out. So the lens is also very nice, it's 2.8. This is not only good for videos, it's also good for photos. You have a flash, the tiny one here, and you also have the finder. So everything that you need to take a nice photo, this little camera has it all. I really prefer to carry 2 batteries for each of the equipment that I have. The third camera is my action camera. The big debate is that Sony versus GoPro. Sony for sure. Sony has a better quality in any situation that I throw at it. It was good. I was thinking of different options when I bought this and I realized this is the best one. It's also Sony, so it goes well with cameras that I have. It's 4K, it's very stable. I actually never felt that I need a gimbal. I also carry the waterproof case with it because there are so many times that I can think of this nice shot that if I take it under the water or something, it might come out nice. As you know, none of the other cameras can do that. All you need to do is to put the camera inside the cage and it does the job perfectly. Now we are getting to the last part of the bag. I know you've seen it probably in many videos because these are really helpful wherever you go. If I don't want to use my phone, I just take this out. It goes perfectly with the rest of my cameras as well. And the last thing I want to show is this little help of mine. If I don't use this, I realize it's gonna take double the time to say something exactly, and it's not gonna come out as perfect as you want. But this is super light, super easy to use. You take off the cap, all you need to do is slide in your phone, and then you have a nice teleprompter to read things from. Memories. You need a bunch of memories with you, and as you've seen, because I'm using different cameras, I need memories for those as well. So I carry many of these micro SD cards with me in this little bag. If I lose this, I don't know what's gonna happen to my working life, and if I leave it at home, I'm completely screwed. So probably this is the main thing that you need to carry with yourself. Anything else is replaceable, except this. Now, having said that, this is all that I carry with myself as a producer, and I hope that you liked this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, show me with your likes and subscribe to see more videos. Let me know in the comment section if this kind of videos is something that you are interested in, if you're interested in knowing how we make videos. I've been making videos for years now. I started very small for YouTube as a hobby, and then now I'm going toward making films, short films and things like that. These equipments or the things that we have are kind of my tools to show my creativity. This is something I'm really passionate about. Leave your comments down below if you have any questions about any of the things I showed you today, or if you want to know about any of these equipments in more details. I will definitely read your comments, and I'll see you next time. Have a colorful day. Bye!